ready for your next act? Please welcome the amazing, the fantastic, the beautiful, the charismatic Ellie Wood. Woo! Ross!
Hello, thank you, Danny. Thank you. Hello. So, Raj representing the brown people, I'm representing the ladies. Thank you. So, my mates call me the hot mess, right? When I say hot, I mean perimenopausal. Don't mean sexy. And you get it. And when I say mess, I've gone from kind of hedonistic London party girl to living in the countryside. So less raving in a field and ecstasy and more litter picking and microdosing on the school run, right? So yeah, we moved to Hertfordshire after we had kids, right? Oh, anyone here from Hertfordshire? Was that handsome? No. Okay, so yeah, we moved to Hertfordshire from London after having kids. So does anybody know the #1 cause of death in Hertfordshire? Anybody? It's boredom. Right? Boredom. So the only D I'm chasing these days is dopamine, guys. Right? Thank you, you know what I'm saying. Right, so anyway, talking about Terry, I mean, it feels like hours ago. Has anyone got any packet? Because I'm really tired. No? Phil, sort me one out, mate, because I'm knackered. Right, but you might remember Terry was talking about life beginning at 40. Right? So I turned 40 a year ago. Right, so after I turned 40, I did a bit of soul searching, right? So what did I discover? I discovered that I've got daddy issues, right? Daddy issues. The main one being that he's dead. Aww. Bless him. Oh, he would have loved that. Right, so after you lose a parent, I don't want to get morbid, I don't want to lower the tone, right? But after you lose a parent, you go on a bit of a spiritual journey, right? So I've been on a bit of a journey. So for any of you who haven't had your kind of spiritual awakening, it is just the rebrand of the midlife crisis. So if you've turned 40, you'll know what I'm saying. So what to expect? So it's healing the inner child, loss of identity. Now they say to heal the inner child, you have to go to therapy, but she's just going to make me go no contact with my mum, and who's going to do my ironing? Do you know what I mean? So I just thought, no, I'll go DIY. So I'm out there, I'm realigning my chakras, I'm meditating every day, I'm buying my crystals, and you start vibing with like random people, right? So we had a painter decorator working at our house, right? Wouldn't normally look at him twice, right? But he was very spiritual, so I started to connect with him, okay? So we were having these really long, deep and meaningful conversations, right? And my husband was fuming because he was on a day rate, so I had to nip that in the bud, right? That was the end of that friendship. But I'll take it, I mean, this isn't a very spiritual crowd, right? So I'm not going to lose you all with my airy-fairy shit, you know. I'm reading the room. I'm going to go back to my childhood, right? Talk about healing the inner child. So I grew up in the 80s, 90s with East End parents, right? So I'm not throwing parents under the bus at all. They did an amazing job for me, right? So dad, typical East End dad. When I got glasses at primary school, he gave me the affectionate nickname Windows 95. Thanks, Dad. He took regular fag breaks during my school play. Thanks, Dad. Very embarrassing. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but do you remember being at primary school when you had to wear your dad's shirt over your school uniform so you didn't get paint on it? Or was that just my school? It was a bit posh, right? You remember. Right, so I walked in and I said, oh, that's a very nice shirt, Ellie, very colourful. I said, yeah, that's Dad's rave shirt. Acid! I was only about 6'7", so about 6'7". 6'7", I've got 2 children. What the fuck is that, by the way? What is it? Even my kids don't know, they don't know. No one knows. Nobody knows, 6'7". Yeah, so that was Dad, bless Dad. Mum, she was great as well, she did her best, so loads of stellar advice from Mum. The advice that stands out the most from Mum was, where there's a shadow, there's a tan. Thanks, Mum. Studying for my GCSEs, it's easy, you just got to learn it. Yep, great advice. And a trip to the doctor one day, this medication might cause weight loss. Mum, every cloud. So she always looked on the bright side, bless her. But listen, I'm not going to throw the parents under the bus, guys. I know we've had a long night. It's been a really good night. And I just want to say, well done to Danny for putting on such a good night and all the comedians. Have you all had a good time? Yeah? Okay, brilliant. So just one more thing before I go. So obviously I talk about, you know, turning 40, the spiritual awakening, all that shit, right? So I went down the medical route because I thought, you know, maybe there's something else to it, right? So can I just ask, in the room, has anyone not been diagnosed with ADHD? No? Phil? Have you got ADHD, Phil? Yeah, I think so. I think we all have. I think nowadays, if you haven't got it, you know that. Yeah. All the D's, exactly. So yeah, I've got the OCD, the ADHD, all the D's. Anyway, so find out what, you know. I get diagnosed myself. So best 750 quid I've ever spent. I get diagnosed with ADHD. And it turns out you're chasing dopamine, right? So what do we know about living in Hertfordshire? There is no dopamine, right? You're dying of boredom. So there's a message, right? I'm going to leave you with this because it's been a long night. But how do you get dopamine, right, when you're living in the middle of nowhere? You phone Phil and his Albanian friend. 3 for a oneer. Have you left me one in there? Oh, is it? Okay. Kent's different to Hertfordshire, it's only 3 for a oneer. Anyway, I digress. So, what am I getting at, guys? In order to get some dopamine, let me save you some time, okay? You just need to find your people, find your passion, remember who the fuck you are, and if in doubt, I can get you some magic mushrooms from our painting. That's it! Thank you very much, everybody!
Ellie Wood, ladies and gentlemen.